Struga is a town and popular tourist destination situated in the southwestern region of North Macedonia, lying on the shore of Lake Ohrid. The name Struga was first mentioned in the 11th century. It is of Slavic origin and means a riverbed. Struga is located in an open valley on Lake Ohrid. The Black Drin River starts at the lake and divides the city. As of the last census, the city of Struga has almost 17,000 inhabitants, and the ethnic composition was the following: Macedonians about 9,000, Albanians 5,500, Turks about 1,000, Vlachs 500, and others about 1,000. The religious composition of the city was the following: Orthodox Christians about 9,000, Muslims about 7,000, and others about 300. The city is a place of important cultural significance in North Macedonia. The main event of the cultural life in the city is the world's largest poetry gathering, Struga Poetry Evenings, whose laureates have included several Nobel Prize for Literature winners. Much of the town's income is through internal tourism. Struga's location on Lake Ohrid makes it a slightly quieter and more peaceful experience than the more bustling Ohrid. When visiting this quiet town of North Macedonia, there are a few other places that show the beauty and culture, like the clay chamber pots, the old bazaar, the century-old churches and mosques. Before the evenings, you can enjoy on three kinds of beaches called male beach, female beach, and galeb, ghoul beach, located just before the estuary of the river Kern Drim in its own flow and between the two previous beaches. Just in front of the male beach, at the estuary of the river Kern Drim, it is located the biggest five-star hotel, Dream, in Struga. Every August, the Struga Poetry Evenings are held at the Poetry Bridge and are attended by poets, writers, and artists from across the world. Described as vivid and vibrant by merchants and travelers throughout the centuries, Struga haven't lost any of its charm. Home to old architecture and number of churches that date far back, there is quite a lot to see around. The town is small in terms of absolute size and home to about 16,000 people. Ethnically colorful, it is a place where you can experience the full scope of Macedonian culture. What gives Struga its recognizable face, though, is the river Black Drin that flows from the lake and through the city. Along the riverbed is what you would consider the center of the town. A nice place where you can have your coffee, a very enjoyable evening walks. The bridges along the river only add towards the poetic scenery. The water in the lake is crystal clear and the water temperature pleasant and somewhat warmer than that in Ohrid. Everything in Struga is within walking distance, so we'll also cover the city center and the beautiful river flow. Taking the boat and visiting the nearby villages and churches is an adventure in itself. Struga, as everything else in Macedonia, is kind on the budget, allowing you to have fun, taste a lot of Macedonian cuisine, and enjoy fun things at a very good price.
Da. Jo, čast, jo. Pola ta sopu je kaj je moja.